I need y'all to like the video. Comment if you want, but turn your post notifications on so you know the next time I drop.
Should a woman be judged by her past sexual partners, or is that man just insecure?
Absolutely, she should. Her past partners will tell you what kind of decision making she's doing, and that could tell you right there whether she's the woman for you. I'm the type of person that's dating my partner, so I will be like, hold on, that kind of look. So you dating the same problem with different faces. Okay, so now I see the problem is you. So I definitely think that people, and women specifically, because women are sneaky as hell. Okay, they sneaky. Ladies, when are we gonna start taking accountability? When is it gonna stop being happy wife, happy life, and happy spouse, happy house? When is it
I know that's right.
I've been on it.
Women, but hold on, a lot of women do not like to apologize at all.
Oh, I know, I agree.
For the sake of a household, a man will apologize just to get stuff back on track. But real talk, we need to start learning how to apologize and taking accountability. We need to learn to grow up and have emotional intelligence and be able to say, you know what, baby, right, I shouldn't have said that.
If we didn't get on here and start to have this conversation, those women weren't going to fix themselves. They would have just kept going into destruction. And it's good to see some of them starting to sprout up and say the common sense message. You can't survive without accountability. It takes accountability to be able to shape your future the way you need it to be. And women have been living in the comfort of not needing to be accountable for far too long.
So many people's lives are so bitter and broken right now that the only relief that they have is to rest in the destruction of yours. So they've got to build up even the idea of you failing just to give them a timeout from their own failures, because everybody's life is just running into a cliff. So even if you didn't do it, I need you to possibly do it to make me feel better about the fact that I'm not doing it, or to take the time off of what I'm doing wrong. It's like, I need you to fall and mess up because it gives me a break from dealing with my own mess ups. Or I need for you to get fired to take the energy off of me getting fired. So we find joy in the possibility of your fallen humanity because it gives me a time out from my own mess.
They project so much that they refuse to have accountability for themselves, and they're typically broke. So I don't really like hang around like a whole lot of broke people or people that's not like on something, because we don't really share the same, thoughts or ideas or even have the same type of conversations. I'm interested in things that are going to push forward versus having conversations about dumb shit. It's the projection that stagnates them, and they haven't come to grips with that. Me, myself, I court failure. And so if somebody's going through a failure, I can court that. I can walk through that failure with you. Failure is a part of life, so I know mine is coming and yours is going to come too. It just is what it is. But how do we maneuver through that? I'm more proactive and productive in my thought process. Other people, they just rather project because they gave up on themselves and they want you to feel the same way that they feel. They want to drag you down.
Pick will either raise you. So take your time. We ain't got nothing but time. I like where you're at. Speak on it. In a relationship is the only time where the math shouldn't work. It should be. In a relationship is the only time what? The math should not work. Math, M-A-T-H. I like math because it doesn't have an opinion. Say less. So if you're not better together, what are you doing? So 2 + 2 should not equal 4. 2 + 2 should equal 6, 8, or 10. It's multiplication, not addition. If who you're with does not make you better, bye, Felicia. Let the doorknob hit you where the dog should have bit you. Bye. You ain't got to go, but you got to get the hell out of here. If you hang around 9 broke people, you're going to be the 10th. So you have got to watch your environment. And the closest thing to you is your partner, your mate. So a giver and a giver is exotic. That's you and me. A giver and a taker is neurotic. And a taker is psychotic. Most relationships. That came from that. That boy came back with the, I ain't even need that old boy. Man,
I look at it like this. When you're competing in the sexual dating market, you have to understand that the more value that you are in that market, the more leverage you're going to have. But women have priced submission and peace of mind way too high.
So there's a reel going around where this girl was just like, oh, these men need to be dating each other. They act like bitches. They don't give out roses no more. They're not soft. They're not this. Somebody got to be soft in the relationship, and it ain't you as the female. You bitches be acting like no limit soldiers, but be wanting all this cute shit. I don't understand it. I honestly don't understand it. Y'all so hard. Y'all so hard. Y'all don't even thrive in your femininity and you be wanting roses. No, he's sending you exactly what you want. Y'all pull up and y'all playing DMX loud as shit. Y'all call him on what's up. Y'all not soft. How can a man know how to treat you when you're not bringing that out of him to bring to you? Y'all so hard. Y'all gotta chill. The video was even ghetto. They never touched them. They bitches. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, why would he want to give you roses? What you doing to deserve that? Tighten the fuck up.
She even come off kind of masculine. I ain't even gonna lie. Yeah, you can't pour from an empty cup. Relationships are reciprocal. So if I'm pouring into you, you would have to pour back. Men are not interested or not chasing themselves. They don't find themselves attractive. Matter of fact, a lot of men look at each other and we don't know why y'all find us attractive. That femininity is powerful. I mean, super powerful. You could really like control a man, but most women don't know that they have it. They don't know how to use it, and they haven't been taught. It's sad that they probably, a lot of them are gonna just, expire without ever being taught or being able to have the joy of having men wrapped around your fingers because you're feminine.
Man, it's some new shit going on right now. Hoes showing their DMs, showing all that, like they scrolling through their DMs, showing all the hoes, showing all the niggas that's DMing them and shit. I'm like, bitch, 99% of them niggas just trying to clap cheeks. Them ain't real options, fool. 99% of them niggas is just trying to sell you a dream to clap cheeks, bro. You don't have them actual options. Them ain't actual dating husband options, fool. Them just niggas trying to bust you down. What the fuck are you talking about? You the goofiest bitch on planet Earth if you show a nigga your DMs and just all these niggas message you. You know what's the funniest part? 90% of them niggas in your DMs, you don't even want them for real. They're not even physically attractive if you wouldn't even give them the time of day. So you really just, that's just a lie. Most of them is a lie. And then even the niggas that you're not even physically attracted to, they only want you for sex. Nigga, I guarantee you, one out of them niggas in that DM is actually a dating candidate, and you better hope that nigga actually wants you after he meets you. You don't got as many options as you think, bitch. What the fuck is you talking about? Y'all bitches get on, that's what I'm saying, that's what they DMs be inflating hoes' egos and shit. Y'all don't really got it like that, bro. You don't got options like that, nigga. If you did, you wouldn't be a single ass bitch on the internet, on TikTok, posting that dumb ass shit. Fuck, man. You niggas that fall for that shit. Y'all niggas, you niggas butt cheeks tighten up when a bitch show you her DMs. So look at all these men that want me, bitch. If a bitch ever showed me her, ain't no bitch ever been bold enough to show me no shit like that. But if she did, I'd be like, I would already message that nigga back. I bet you he gonna try to take you out to clap cheeks. Exactly. So stop playing. I'll call him out. See, most of you niggas scared to call hoes out on their bullshit. Nigga, I'll call a bitch out. Go ahead, message that nigga back. I bet you he just trying to fuck me. Go message that nigga back. I bet you don't even like that dude. Exactly my point, bro. Y'all gotta stop letting these hoes trick y'all into thinking they got options. They really don't. Most niggas and girls DMs is a bunch of 90% of them is weirdos. 10% of them may actually be viable options, but that don't even mean the dude actually want them for real. The dude just want to clap cheeks. So real talk, out of 10 niggas, she probably only got one that's a viable candidate, and she gotta hope that dude actually want her for real. That's the crazy part. They don't got options like that, bro. It's just an illusion. It's all an illusion of options, bro. It's not real. They just lying to make you, the nigga they want, act right. But you don't have to, because if they had other niggas like that, then they would just replace you so easily. But they can't. They really can't. You gotta stop letting these hoes trick you. They don't got it like how they say they do.
I get why he say that. The thing about it is that girls are trying to play the masculine game with men. So it's a competition of who wants who. But what it is like, they're playing the game on easy mode and men are playing the game on all Madden. In his mind, he thinks that she cares that all he wants is to clap cheeks. You think you calling her out, but you're really not. I'm telling you, it's not doing what you think it is. Dude understands to a degree, but it don't stop at DMing back. It's going to take up until her getting her cheek clapped before she actually realize the truth.
What's the biggest thing you hate about women?
The biggest thing I hate about women is that, that one Billie Eilish quote, she said,
"You give an ugly guy a chance, he thinks he rules the world."
That's it right there. Okay. You look at that statement, you see how invalid that is. As a young man coming up, you see how they're just trying to put you down, okay? Now, if the roles were reversed, this would be a cancelable offense for us. Okay. You understand that? Okay. So I think that, there are double standards, okay? And we have to look at these. We don't let this shit slide. Okay. Pause. Okay? We just have to realize that, like, if you're gonna say that about us, and you expect us to not say that about you, let's take a step back. Let's look at the situation, all right?
The other thing about that is that men aren't really judged on their looks as much as women are. It's typically a woman like Billie Eilish who don't need a man. You know, she makes an insane amount of money that would have that perspective. But men typically aren't judged by their looks. They're actually judged by how much money they can make. So I understand where he's coming from, but it's like, you know, it's Billie Eilish. You know what I'm saying?
Why should a man get married when women leave so easily?
This is what I think. Most women are so bought into the vision of marriage that they never really consider what it means to be a wife. So then when they get into marriage and now they are a wife, they hate the role because they don't know what it is. And most times, because in society, they make you feel like you need to get married and start a family, they choose the person that they like the most. Maybe even they love the most in that moment. But marriage is not something that should be based inside of, I like this person enough. They were persistent enough. They were romantic enough. Marriage, to make it in the long haul, has to be rooted in something real, like God, purpose, and alignment, similar core values. And so if you don't have that, a man really doesn't want to get married, but if he does get married and it's not rooted in the right things, she will leave. So a woman is leaving if she's doing wrong partner choice. And if the man is doing wrong partner choice, if we're doing wrong partner choice, then you shouldn't want to get married.
Right.
But you should absolutely want to get married if you are aligned with someone rooted in God, rooted in your purpose, and submitted to the mission of alignment for your life, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, but the reality is that most women aren't aligned like that, especially in the AA community. Their purpose for getting married is a come up or the aesthetic.
Doing bad with a man when I can do bad all by myself, or I can do better by myself. You don't have teamwork skills. You don't work well with others. Bitch, you don't know how to communicate. Ho, you don't know how to operate in a household where everything don't just go your way. That is why you do better by yourself. Y'all mamas didn't tell y'all this part. They told y'all the first part, well, you shouldn't be struggling with a man. She ain't tell you that if you don't acquire the skills to work well with others, bitch, you won't be able to do better with others. This is why a lot of y'all don't understand the concept that you can be in a group or a team and things should be going better. But if y'all don't know how to organize, if you don't know how to manage emotions, if you don't got boundaries, you will use one another up. You will always feel like a victim if you don't have goals and the right mindset. If you can't take personal accountability for your choices, you will be in a space where it will feel like it's worse with a partner than it is by yourself. Y'all be thinking y'all be knowing everything and don't be knowing a fuck thing. Typing up these posts with great attitude in them, you could tell. Don't argue with me, argue with your mammy. No, you should actually go argue with your mammy for telling you that half truth. She didn't bring it all the way full circle. The shit you run around saying to niggas don't make sense. Well, why would I stay with you and struggle when I can just be? It works out well when you're by yourself because you don't know how to work with others.
Yeah, that, you know, the way that a lot of children learn things, especially through adolescence, is through osmosis. And so because we come from these single parent homes, the daughter hasn't been able to really bear witness to what it's like to see a man and woman actually love each other and work together cohesively. They've been taught to survive and to be strong and strong-willed. Basically, try to be a man so you don't need a man. And they've diminished the role of a man down to just his finances. Now, when it comes to men, especially men of prominence, it's all about that leadership. A man is going to be able to lead a woman or his family into the direction that they need to go into. And it's a woman's job to fall in line with that leadership. Teamwork, but really, I think the term she was looking for is submission, because she has to find a man that she's willing to submit to, not a man that she can team with. Men aren't looking for teammates, they're looking for wives. And a wife submits.
I don't know if you call it gatekeeping or if someone just never bothers to tell you, but here's all of the random stuff that I wish someone had said to me long before the age of 54. You're not overwhelmed. You're just overcommitted to things that don't matter. Your fear of rejection and worrying about what people who don't matter think is keeping you from opportunities that are meant for you. If you don't learn to manage money, money will always manage you. You're not behind in life. You're just unwilling to sacrifice comfort for progress. If you're not investing, you're working for people who are. Your friends are a mirror of your standards. Look closely. You're not confused, you're just scared to make a decision. It's your spending habits, not your income, that's keeping you broke. Your excuses are valid, but they're still holding you back. And your emergency fund is for emergencies. Learn to say no. Hope that helps.
I think that it shows great moral character and fiber if you understand the value of no and protecting your energy. Me personally, I value relationships. I just value my peace more. So if any relationship is disrupting my peace, the relationship has to go.
That's our guy. What's up? I mean, what's up? What's up? How you doing? Blues guy. Blues.
Young blues guy. You're going to change the game. You have the look of a rapper, but you sing blues, the best of both worlds.
We finna take you out of there. You don't understand the stuff we've done for people. See, we let Cash Money and No Limit take all the credit for the faces and the names, but that's us.
That's just us.
That's us.
Y'all behind. Teddy Riley, all of them. Teddy Pendergrass we did with the likes of the Mariah Careys of the world. The Bruno Martinez. What his name is?
Mars. Bruno Mars. We did that. Let us hit something. I just want you to cut it off. That's it. That's it.
That's it. That's all we need.
Magic. You out of there.
That's it, bro. This is only going to give us 80% of your
This basically just saying
80%.
that what he said.
Look at it this way: 20% out of 500 million. That's how much you'll be getting.
This is saying like we're gonna get you a lot of money. This is saying we do good business. This is basically just a run up of the Cash Money and all the other stuff I told you about.
Ain't gonna let me read it.
Nah, I mean, don't waste no time. Hey, are you eager?
Yeah, just yeah.
Huh? Are you not in a rush for success?
Maybe there you go. It's all right.
There it is.
You have your best interest at the heart. Trust me, bro.
That 80-20 seem like a lot, my bro.
It's just numbers, bro. Don't believe it.
Y'all ain't gonna mess over me, bro.
Mess over you? Heavens no. Why would we do that, bro? Look, bro, I swear to God, with us, you good. You'll never get messed over, bro.
Great business.
Top of the line business.
That was on the third page. I read it to you. When I say we do great business and I flipped it. You ever heard of Michael Jackson, Tina Turner? We all have.
Exactly.
Blues.
What's your name again?
Young guy.
Young guy. Let's get you in advance right quick.
Give them, pop them all.
There we go.
Break them all.
That's 120. Well, matter of fact, let me get the 20 back. That's some gas money. That's 100 because you 100 in our book, all right?
You 100.
You 100.
So you get 100 because you 100. Wait, that's more than 100. All right. And that's your signature right there, right?
Yep, that's definitely it. If it ain't, it might as well be.
All right.
Now, when you bust that left, don't go that way because they shoot on this side.
Go on, get out of here, man.
Get out of here, superstar.
Superstar.
Get out of here.
Ah.
You be cool.
Got him.
Got us one.
Got him.
Another
Quack Records.
Fucking man.
And motherfucking Quack Records. And listen, if you we don't make no money off this nigga, you know my nephew do blues. Oh, yeah? We'll shelf this nigga and get the music to my nephew. Somebody got to pop. Somebody got it.
It is what it is.
Okay.
I need y'all to like the video. Comment if you want, but turn your post notifications on so you know the next time I drop.